Hey everybody, D here, Daily Gaming, back with more Monster Hunter World, and this is going to be a short little episode. I'm going to cover the Elder Melder. We, you get access to Elder Melder after beating Legiana. She comes to Astera from the third research, or from the Research Commission base, whatever it is. The hub out there by Coral Highlands, whatever they're called. She moves out and comes over here. Uh, the Elder Melder is very deep, but at the same time, it sucks. Like so many mechanics in this game, they can be extremely useful and also extremely worthless. Um, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm not sure if I have access to everything yet, so I might end up deleting this depending on what I can show, and then just do another one once it's opened up more. All right, yeah, I don't care about what you guys say. Elder Melder. Okay, so starting off, yeah, it doesn't have much. Yeah, so starting off, it doesn't have much. So what you can do is you can see these there's healing items. There's consumables over here. And there's also like trank bombs and stuff. And then there's also flash pods, everything else. So there's a bunch of stuff over here. So what you can do is, if you have a bunch of items that you don't want to use or you don't need, then you can use those to get items. The issue is that most of it's not really worth doing because some of these items need a lot of resources just to craft one. As you can see, the Mega Potion, not a hard thing to craft. It needs 20 points to craft one. So that means if I want to craft one Mega Potion, I would have to, for instance, use 20 or use 10 iron ore just to craft one Mega Potion. Like, you can craft a Mega Potion while you can craft multiple Mega Potions while running around and get iron ore. To me, it's not really worth it. Obviously, and you can put in as many as you need. So, like, if I want to make, let's say I want to use all of these. If I were to give them 113, oh, let's take it down a little bit. There we go. If I give them 110, it would give me 22 Mega Potions. It would cost 440 research points. With my farm, I can make 22 Mega Potions within 6 missions just using my farm, and I would still have, and I would need to use iron ore. Like, I think I understand the point of it, because if you're just blindly gathering, you might have a crap load of flow fern or snow herb that you don't use because you're a melee build. You're only using melee, you don't use weapons. So yeah, okay, just drop those off. But I don't see the point in using the iron ore. I don't see the point in using the higher level resources like the boulder bone, the monster bone plus. I mean, the monster bone plus isn't that easy to get right now. You can only get it from like Odogaron, Legiana, Rathalos, and Diablos. Only 4 monsters drop it, and they don't drop a lot of them. Why would you use that to craft some Mega Potions, or Null Berries, or a Catalyst? Like, those items aren't hard to make. So, as far as I'm aware, almost nobody uses the Melding Pot to craft these items because it's not worth it. What people actually use the Melding Pot for is this. I'm under all right now, so once you get back to the 4th page, but let's just go ahead and do the tabs. There's consumables, there's ammo, and then there's monster parts. This is what people actually use the Melding Pot for, to meld monster parts. So instead, if you're having a hard time with farming, you're just not getting any good drops. If you don't feel like farming and you have some extra vouchers or tickets, then you can just come here and use those to get these parts. Now, early on, you don't want to use vouchers and tickets to do a Rathian spike. Some weapons, like the Charge Blade, for instance, need a lot of Rathian spikes. It's very tempting to use the ticket just to get a Rathian spike, but plates are much harder to get, so you're better off saving those tickets for plates. Then once you get to high rank, you start needing gems and rubies, and they will eventually appear in here as well. You want to save those tickets for the gems and rubies. Then once you get to master rank, you'll start getting pelts, mantles, and some of them have different names, but they're all pretty much the same thing. Those are even harder. Those are even more rare. You could hunt a monster 20 times, and you'll be lucky if you get one of those. Sometimes it's broken. I've gotten 3 off of one hunt before. Like, yeah, it's crazy, but those are very hard to get, and that is why it's important to try and knock out the bounties as soon as you can. Or, as quickly as you can, because the bounties reward you with tickets and vouchers that you can use in here, which will let you craft hard to get items, which will make your life a lot easier. So, once you get to master rank, it expands even more. There's other things you can do with it. Now, something else that's eventually going to open up is that you'll be able to craft decorations, and do not do it. It is one of the worst ways. You will waste so many resources trying to craft decorations. Well, hold on, let me backtrack a little bit. There'll be different options that open up. One is that there's set decorations you can craft. You just need to put in resources. That one is useful. The other ones are completely RNG. You just devote a crap load of resources and you see what you get. You have no idea what's going to happen. That one is the worst one, because I was messing around with it, and I've dropped in like 20 decorations altogether of varying types and sizes just to get 2 decorations of ones I donated to get decorations. Like, I devoted 20 decorations altogether to get 2 that I already had multiple of. Like, it was, and it happens constantly. I've heard of people getting nice stuff out of it, but I've heard people mainly just bashing it. It is the worst way to try and get decorations. So, the Melder, like I said, it's like the other systems. It has its uses. It can be useful, but it's also a huge waste of time. So once we get the master rank, or once more things come up, I'll show them off so you have a better understanding of it. Because we just unlocked it, we don't have a whole lot of options. But yeah, that's the Melder. A great and horrible thing. Well, that's gonna wrap up this episode, or the main part of this episode. For the second part, real quick, I'm just gonna do a quick tour. After doing the Legiana mission and the Odogaron mission, we opened up a bunch of side stuff. There's people we need to talk to, so I'll just go ahead and do that and knock those out real quick, and then wrap up this episode.
Good to see you.
You got a new capture for us. Capturing Odogaron. That's easy. As long as I don't play the same way I did the last time. The commander wants to talk to us. Or the field team leader.
Yo.
I'm not sure what you're saying, but it was Oh, the Vitility Mantle! The one time it's not pointless! The Vitility Mantle is one of my favorite mantles. It is what I primarily use, gadget-wise. What the Vitility Mantle does is it negates damage up to a certain point. So it pretty much gives you a hidden health bar. And then once that health bar depletes, or over time, because it does have a time limit as well, whichever happens first, either that the health bar is depleted or the time limit runs out, then you can't use it again. You can see it has a fairly big cooldown, 360 seconds. But the Vitility Mantle is really, really good. It's so nice. I love it, especially once you get the master rank and you can buff it, or you can upgrade it, and it has decoration slots. What I like to do is to put defense slots into it because it is health base, or because, like I said, it has a hidden health bar. So when I have it equipped, those defense decorations will kick in, increasing my defense, so that while I'm wearing it, not only do I not take damage because I'm wearing it, but the Vitility Mantle takes less damage because of the defense boost I now have. So it lasts a little bit longer than it normally would. Not time-wise, but like you can stretch out its health pool so that it'll last longer because of that. So I really, really like the Vitility Mantle. It's one of my favorite ones. So you'll be seeing me use that fairly often from here on out. Because I don't think I've used my gadgets once this whole time, because I haven't really needed to. But from here on, you'll see me use them more often. Especially once I get the master rank, you'll be seeing me use them all the time. Because those monsters are hard. With the armorer, you have another quest or just BS. I'm not sure. Just more BS. Yeah, you don't even have new weapons. Do you have new armor? Is the alloy new? I think the alloy is new. Windproof, water resist, defense, poison resist, speed sharpening. Oh, with a defense rating of 8, it sucks. Like, yeah, the armor, you are the most pointless fucking person. They could have deleted you from the game and given your missions to somebody else. They should have. We got this hungry dude who's always eating.
Hard? Good luck.
Another delivery. Yep, Shamus hide unlocks new ingredients, I bet. Oh, deliver 2 lumps of meat. That's an easy one. I'll probably do that one next because that's really quick and easy. Let's go ahead and deliver these. The Shamos hide. And then wrap this episode up. Yeah, the next one I'm going to do, that's 2 lumps of meat because that's so easy. It's not as fast as doing the... Oops, I don't know why I selected that. I didn't mean to. It's not as fast as doing the wyvern egg one, but it's not much longer either. But anyways, wrap this episode up. Hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.